Good morning. We do have a quorum present today. This is a special meeting here of the Harrison County Commissioners Court on the third day of September 2024. We're in the historic courthouse here in Marshall, Texas. Present and voting, although we don't have anything to vote, we do too. Present voting Precinct 1, Commissioner Hatfield. Precinct 2, Commissioner Timmons. Sims presiding. Precinct 3 is Commissioner Malden. Precinct 4 is Commissioner Ebarb. We'll call our county court to order, Commissioners Court to order. This is September 3rd, 9:04 a.m. Our first item on our agenda is a public hearing for the proposed tax rate increase for fiscal year 24 through 25. Are there any comments today from the public on our 24-25 tax rate? How about any of you non-public people? I do know I spoke this morning with our game warden, Scott Robertson, and he had just some comments about, it's not exactly tax rate, but it is budget related. And Scott, if you don't mind, I'd like you to come up and just share with the court your request. You guys know that we spend, or we budget $1,000 for game wardens already in our budget. And Mr. Robertson's got a change on the horizon for himself, which I think would be good for the county. And he wanted to make a little additional request from us.
Good morning, Commissioners. Thank you for hearing me. It's been a pleasure to speak with you this morning. So, as many of you know, I have served our county for 12 years as a Texas game warden. I love this county. We've called it home and don't plan on going anywhere. But what I have done is I have made a shift in our division, a lateral transfer, if you will, to Texas State Parks. Same agency, different division, very similar to going from patrol to detective or investigator position. So what that entails is I will be the new state park police officer at Caddo Lake State Park. We are Texas State Peace Officers. My role will be keeping the rules and safety of Caddo Lake State Park, but then many of my duties will stay the same. I'll still be patrolling on the lake, a lot more land patrol. My shifts will be evening time for the majority from Friday through Monday, so peak hours. There will be another game warden that will transfer into the county, and the posting will be available in October, and that position will be filled in late November or early December. And so what Harrison County is getting is another peace officer in a rural area of our great county. And so my duties is, and it's in our job description, is to be a force multiplier for Harrison County. So since I've served Harrison County for 12 years, I'm very familiar with our county, with our area. And so you'll have a land-based and water-based, an extra land and water-based unit for safety patrols. And then so whenever our outfit is fully staffed, you'll have 2 game wardens and 1 state park peace officer available. And so what we were requesting is an increase in our line item budget for training and ammunition, equipment, and such as that. So we've been very fortunate from you guys to receive that thus far. It's been $1,000, and my partner and I have split that in years past, and it's been very helpful. We've been able to buy ammunition, equipment, and go to training, with that. So with a request, we're going to get 1 more in here. So I spoke to the judge this morning, and we're just asking that we increase that to accommodate a 3rd officer here. So if you have any questions for me, I'd be happy to answer those.
So you'll just cover Caddo Lake?
So, well, it'll be...
on that new duty?
So new duties, I'll be, anywhere that the county needs. So that will be my office, quote, office will be at the state park. But if needs arise over in Harleton or Hallsville, then there's nothing stopping me from driving over there and handling business and assisting.
Do you have a request of what the increase need to be?
We were requesting a total of $3,500 for 3 officers.
I think personally it's worth us amending the budget, especially with the problems that have surfaced the last year or so, and when they have big events up in Caddo, to have presence and not depend on, because Westy goes up too, doesn't he? I think, and runs the boat. So it'd be nice to have 2 of y'all up there with big events when something's happening, and try to try to gain back control. So I know that the judge had put on some buoy markers in the budget that we didn't know for sure about. But I think it'd be a great benefit to the county to have that additional officer, up and have a presence up there, on Caddo.
Yes, sir.
I'll agree, and I talked to you earlier, and I'd like to thank you again for your support and helping to get a handle on the misuse and abuse of what's going on down there at Caddo, and I appreciate it. And
Yes, sir.
you guys do not go unnoticed, and it's making a difference down there. People are telling me it is making a tremendous difference, just y'all's presence, so.
Yes, sir.
And with you adding another guy, it won't be just Caddo, I know, it'll be, because it's hunting season, so you're gonna have night hunters, and you're gonna have all that going on, so. But I wanted to thank you again for what you do, appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Any other questions, comments for Mr. Robertson?
Do we need a motion on that, or we can't today?
No,
though, can we?
no, we'll just,
Just amend, or?
yeah, we're not even gonna amend our budget. We're still working on our budget, so I'll ask Becky to include this, and y'all will get the opportunity to vote on it the 10th next week. Yep. Thank you, sir, very much. Appreciate you coming by this morning.
Yes, sir. Thank you for
Thank
letting me
you, sir.
speak to you.
Appreciate you.
So y'all heard that he will be active Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So if you know somebody that's outside of the fishing laws, they could fish Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday out there. Pretty easy.
I guess that means if you're gonna hunt on the weekend, you better value your life.
That's right. That's right. Anybody else want to speak for or against or discuss our proposed tax rate increase for fiscal year 24-25? We are in this public hearing, started at 9:04 a.m. Any other comments? If not, we'll end our public hearing at 9:11 a.m. and move on to item number 2. This is consideration and approval of a public hearing to be held on September 10th, 2024 at 9 a.m. regarding the fiscal year 24-25 proposed tax rate. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ebar, second by Commissioner Malden. This will be a public hearing that'll be held prior to our vote on the tax rate and the budget next week on September the 10th, 1 week from today. Any other questions or comments? If not, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, our motion passes. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Timmons, second by Commissioner Hatfield. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, our motion passes. We're adjourned 9:12 a.m.